the few kids said free Hong Kong during the Q&As, and also you could still draw your own banners. So Blizzard were playing really, really shaky with this one, but I guess, their hands-off approach kind of worked really, really well at the end, because if they try to play like hands-on approaches, like making sure people couldn't wear Winnie the Pooh cosplays or anything like that, it would make their reputation even worse. So you got to give credit to Blizzard's team here to not really enforcing that policy on the Free Hong Kong protesters and stuff like that. Their apology at the start was pretty shit. Like, it was pretty stock standard corporate apology bullshit. Like, it wasn't really, like, they didn't do anything. Like, words mean fuck all when you don't do anything. The casters are still banned for no fucking reason, okay? Which is unbelievably stupid. And as I've kept saying over and over again, the casters fucking hell, they should not be banned, and it's embarrassing that they are banned. There was memes that Jared Allen Brack was transitioning into a female. I could definitely see it. I was like sitting there going like, wow, he's got long hair. I'm going, oh boy, here comes the memes. He's transitioning now. And what do you know? Within an hour, bam, Jared Allen Brack is apparently transitioning, according to the memes. So, I felt that the speech, just fell a bit short, like his whole speech. I reckon Mike Morhaim's speech, like a lot of his speeches are really, really good, especially like his dedication to the brand and stuff like that. I always stand by the fact that I don't think Brack's CEO material. Like, his PR and CEO team, it's been blunder after blunder, as per se. They did really good with this BlizzCon, as per se. Like, they did pretty good, like, making sure they didn't, try to try to attack or fight with the politics of it all. But, that was a good thing that they did, like a very, very, very well thing that they did. So we get to the game announcement. So first of all, we got WoW Shadowlands. This had been leaked so many times, and like the funny thing is, like one of the leaks was completely correct about the covenants and stuff like that, and one of the guys like, nah, it's bullshit. They're lying, all that stuff. Typical MMO champ, by the way. Who MMO champ, they're 5 heads and stuff like that. Who they're like galaxy brain takes. And you sit there going like, seriously, guys, like, you guys, this could be legit, you don't know. And also the Galaxy Brain takes saying, oh, they'll never introduce Covenants, or they'll never introduce this. It's like, dude, they're trying to look for new ideas in their game, other than an artifact power grind like they did for BFA. Which I give them credit that they actually did. No artifact power grind, it seems, at the moment. So the big announcement was that Sylvanas basically beats up the Lich King. This is the fucking main drama point, is everyone's like, oh my god, how did Sylvanas beat the Lich King? It's like, you do realize that Bolvar is weak. Like, Arthur's had Frostborn, that was the entire reason why he's strong, and Bolvar doesn't. And also Sylvanas is actually quite strong as well, given that she's really, really powerful. And they like heavily imply that Sylvanas should be weak. I'm like, dude, she like just one-shot Saurfang, and she like just cleaved up the greatest warrior of the Horde like he was nothing. So, clearly she should lose to the Lich King. But anyway, so she kills the Lich King, basically tears the helmet apart and shatters their link to the Shadowlands, I guess. The ICC's link to the Shadowlands. And that's what she apparently shattered, and therefore we can go to the Shadowlands. I'm not sure, it wasn't classified in detail in that opening scene how the heroes are meant to get into the Shadowlands. So I went and played the demo, basically, of the Shadowlands. And I think you got the Covenant, the first Covenant, which was, I forget what they're called. The Kyrian. So basically, like, kind of cleansing your soul race, make your soul pure. So you go back for your old memories and stuff like that. You go through Katar and a few other expansions where you fought against the Iron Horde, the Alliance, and vice versa. I think you even go back to Mop as well, and you fight Mogu as well. So I did about 30 minutes of it on my Demon Hunter. I got up to like the second to third sub-zone. It's actually a pretty chill zone. It's actually quite fun. The Covenant abilities for Demon Hunter, the Lesser Ruin, basically it's like a giant rune, and then after that some lesser soul fragments fly out, which regenerates you some health. It's nothing special, the ability. We got all the abilities. There's also a level squish, as everyone has announced. Basically, I took photos of it right away, that the level squish was now to level 50 instead of level 60. So basically leveling up back up to there. There's some fucking drama about that too. Like, seriously, what do you expect? Like, what's the difference from leveling from 50 to 60? From level 120 to level 130? Like, I don't understand. Like, some people just whinge for the sake of whinging, especially on MMO champ. They just literally whinge for the sake of whinging. And you're sitting there going like, guys, stop fucking whinging, okay? Like, game developers have different opinions than you. Sometimes they could be right, sometimes it could be epically wrong. Doesn't mean, you know, they're out there to spite you. That's the worst case, is the guys who are thinking that Blizzard are just there to spite them. It's like, no, they're just making decisions and human like everyone else. So far, Demon Hunters, I keep forgetting that I don't have chaotic transformation. There's a large amount of times where I meted, expecting I-Beam to be off cooldown, and it wasn't off cooldown. I'm like, why did I meta? What else happened? So I tried Demon Hunter. That was the main class I tried out because I've been maining Demon Hunter. I gotta say now, I gotta agree with a lot of people about the mount. The collector's mount looks like a giant dick, giant penis. So, you know, I brought that right away. I brought the epic edition. No, not the dick, okay? I bought the giant... Thank you for the host scenario. I bought the epic expansion pack which I get the mount with. And yes, so I have a giant dick mount now, okay? Just to show off my huge manhood, okay? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well now. I'm doing pretty well. Just got back from Blizzcon. I'm not even kidding. Like, trust me, I can show you it later. It's a giant dick. Like, not even kidding. Let me try to find a link of it, okay? How have you guys been going, Reckless and Anariam? I haven't talked to you guys for a week. How have you guys been going? Am I on WoW? Okay, I can actually show you guys in it. WoW, like, look. 2 seconds. Let me find it. No, that's not it. There you go. Okay, here we go. See, we can show you it's a giant fucking dick, okay? Like, look. Meow. Actually, it looks like a sperm more than a dick, but, you know. It just sucks when Blizzard, like, arts, like, you know, design a mount, and it's like, oh, it just looks like a giant dick. And you're like, can you imagine, like, the artists? What the fuck are you talking about? Talking about this. This is the mount you get from the expansion. And, like, people refer to it as being as a giant dick or a giant sperm. G'day, Murph. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it really does look like it. I'm just making a comment about how you put all this hard work in here, and it still looks, you know... Anyway. Refs cuck the Oilers? No, the Oilers cuck the Oilers. Anyways, what's up? What's been happening, Murph, man? What's been happening? We were just talking about BlizzCon, so we're talking about the collector's mount. So I got all that. I got the new Shadowlands expansion. I got the Epic Edition, so I got all those mounts and pets and stuff like that. So I lost my train of thought. Where was I at? Oh yeah, it was just after WoW. So next up was Diablo 4, okay? Actually, the first thing was Diablo 4. I played some Diablo 4, played Druid, because I played Druid in Diablo 2. Druid's fucking amazing. They brought back Werebear. They got back Werewolf. Werewolf's just a normal melee attack. Riding a godly giant dick, I see. Exactly, just ram it in. So, you know, Diablo 4. I played some Diablo 4 as well. We'll go over some of the pictures later of me playing Diablo 4. Basically, it is like D2, but it's less skill trees as per se. Got a puppy a few days ago. What type of dog? Like, what type of dog did you get? I asked like 5 times and I realized, oh yeah, I have a stream delay. Or not a stream delay, but I have like some stream delay. It's not like instant bang bang. And next up, we'll talk about Diablo 4. Like, it's pretty fun. I played a Druid. It actually gives you abilities earlier on, unlike D2. You know how in D2 you had to spec to get abilities? Like, you didn't get many abilities at the start. In Diablo 4, they give you, like, Werebear and Werewolf and Boulder in the beginning. Like, it's not like you're left with fucking nothing. Problem is, there's only 3 stats. There's a lot of complaints that there's only 3 stats. There's attack, defense, and special hit or something like that. I'm not even sure what it is. But there's a lot of unique abilities where you can actually do other classes' abilities. Like, I could do Ember Wyrm with one of the legendaries I got. And stuff like that. It's like Bull Terrier Cross. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. So I played Druid. I basically completed the campaign. Like, the 5 tutorial quests you got for the demo, I completed all of them. And I just, like, messed around for, like, the last minute or so. There's actually some really, really dark quest lines in that game. Like, one of the quest lines I completed, like, even though you completed it successfully in one, the guy that was having the bad dreams literally exploded and died in his mother's arms. It's like, fuck? Like, you thought you saved the dude, okay? You saved the dude, he dies. Like, what? What? Okay, I'll get talk about Warcraft Reforged afterwards, though. About that. Because I did play it. So then next up is Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 I couldn't get many pictures of because I basically, like, one of the stewards saw me taking pictures. I was like, hey, no pictures, okay? So I only took, like, 2 pictures. The PvE campaign's pretty good. The PvP campaign's pretty, is pretty, the guy pushing stuff is funny, but I'm not sure about the mode. Not sure how far it's gonna get. With the PvE aspect's quite fun. It's like an FPS shooter, PvE co-op. And that would be quite fun. Jeez, I'm being spammed by WhatsApp. Then we could talk about Reforge. I'm pretty unhappy that's not out yet. I thought, Reforge would be pretty easy to do. I did play Reforge. I did play the new MM system. The MM system's pretty good. Like, it's very, very sleek. You can do 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, free for all. Like, it's all in one area. You don't have to enter, any maps or anything like that. And I played some guy who had never played Warcraft 3 before, and I didn't know that until I beat him. I checked his base. I saw he had level 1 Blade Master. I'm going what the hell? And I realized he was still on his first hero. And I had a level 5 Blade Master, and I just he A moved into me, and I'm well, I can't do much anymore. I have to kill him. So basically, I A moved over his base and killed him within one push, and I'm sitting there going I basically killed a guy who didn't play Warcraft 3 before, and I'm meant to feel good about it. I felt so shitty. I'm going, really? Congratulations, you beat a guy who's never played War 3 before. You are a champion, So anyways, let's talk about the goodies that I got, okay? So we talked about the free Hong Kong stuff, okay? They weren't that much, big impacted it whatsoever. They were just chilling outside, shouting their protests and stuff like that. They weren't being very disruptive. Anyone who says they're being very disruptive is lying. They were barely non-existent because I was everywhere. And, I wasn't outside that much. And they were mostly outside. So anyways, let's talk about the stuff I got. So first of all, of course, you got this for entering BlizzCon. You got this little grunt. Didn't get an alliance one, so you got this little grunt here. It looks pretty slick. This is the funny story about this though. I got the TSA pulled me aside for having this in my bag. They saw this and they're going, oh, can you? Oh, they didn't ask me to take it in the bag. They asked me what this was. Because they saw it in the X-ray scanner, so they thought there was some weapon here, you could detach the axe and start hacking people to death. And I'm going, no, it's a statue, it's plastic, you can feel it. I didn't, basically with TSA, you don't want to, you can't interact, when they ask for a search, you can't interact with your bag. I'm telling them, oh, it's plastic, you can feel it. If you feel everything, it's plastic, don't worry about it. And they're all feeling it and stuff like that. It's yeah, see, it's plastic. But at the same time, you know what they did? They completely, demolished my bag. Seriously, took everything out. So I spent 10 minutes after, after they expected this, to put everything back in my bag, including, all my laundry that I had not washed. Because I've got it all, I didn't want to wash it in America. Last time I went to laundry in America, it took me, for 50 minutes to wash things, okay? So it's very, 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 very embarrassing. What's that going? Okay, nothing. Sorry, someone damned me. Anyways, but yeah, that's the biggest thing I had of this game this in, was the fact that it, they thought this was a knife or something like that. So if I got the Footman one, would have been no issue, because the Footman one, its blade was being sheathed. But anyway, as you see, this one will be going at the back with the Ragnaros statue back there as well, and basically in the new apartment as well. We're gonna have, this probably on its own shelf, basically. So that's one thing I got. I also got this, the MDI Invitational jacket. Got this as well. So it's a cute little green hoodie. So I got this. Yeah, there we go. Can we see it? There we go. Got this cute little green hoodie. This will probably be for DreamHack Winter. Probably have this on my back or my front. Oh god damn it! Just show. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So the little hoodie. That's American security. They don't like foreigners, especially big attacks. So yeah, no. I just thought it was funny that they demolished my bag just to see what the Warcraft 3 thing. Nah, it's not that. It's just they saw it was they thought it was a weapon. This is the funny thing. The chick that did it, it's this is the 5th or 6-1 that they stripped down for the Orca thing. Actually, talking about that, the smarter people were the ones who got it sent by FedEx. Like, seriously, there was a FedEx area in the Hilton, and there was like a fucking line. There's like a 30 people long line at the Hilton just to send their WoW shit back to their homes. And I can't use it because FedEx doesn't fucking deliver to Australia, okay? You can't use it for international delivery. I asked, can you use this for international delivery? They're like, no, you cannot. And now I'm realizing that I could probably use that in the future to, like, get my goods delivered to, like, somewhere else. Or something like that. You know, I was thinking, I could even get my stuff shipped. I think I'm getting a Sylvanas statue. There's a Sylvanas statue that looks pretty sick. Delivered, but it was like $350 US, which is like $500 Australian. And I didn't want to spend that much on the WoW goodies and stuff like that. So another thing I got as well is the Ragnaros mat as well. So this looks pretty lit. So I haven't taken it out of its case yet. So, yeah. So basically the player mat will be just under the keyboard area. I wish I should take it out of its box. So I got the Ragnaros flame mat. Well, not playing that, okay? Playing that, yeah, it lights on fire and burns your hands, yeah, clearly. So here's the mat. The mat's like a squishy type. You can see the mat here. It's a squishy type. So basically you put it under, like your keyboard, for example, and it looks pretty awesome. Also has this, because Ragnaros' graphics is the fucking best. And that's why, I got it, for example. So, how big is it? It's Warcraft 3 Reforged, I believe. It's 15 inches by 36 inches. So it's going to be quite a long thing. This is going to be on my desk, of course. Like, 100% on my desk, of course. Also, since I got home, I sorted out most of my desk issues as well. Basically, they didn't arrange my desk to be assembled last week. They kept screwing around, myself and my brother. And I'm probably going to get it tomorrow. Since when you became an unboxing channel... Dude, they're literally the only things I purchased from the fucking Blizzcon. But just then I became unboxing channel. Way to go, Arrowheads. Indeed. So what else have I got? Oh god, I'm getting a lot of emails coming in. If you guys don't realize, this is the funny thing. I actually got 75 average viewers on my channel from my CSGO casting yesterday. And therefore I could apply for partner yesterday. So I applied for partner today. Hopefully we can get some big viewers and big numbers. And we can see if we can get partner in the next 2 weeks. That'd be massive if I get partner, but, it's just one real goal. Like, it's only a tick and that's it, really. Like, people treat it as, like, some fucking godly kind of thing. Like, partner is just this massive goal that if you get it, you get money. It's like, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. It's just another tick, pretty much. And I'll just be happy to get that tick away. But anyway, so that's what I got. Actually, no, I got one more thing. I got basketball shorts. So I got Lucio basketball shorts. Basically, I need another pair of exercise shorts because I only had like 2 pairs. And I just want to get a third pair. So I got these shorts. Oh man, this is the hard part. How to show these shorts. So you got these Lucio basketball shorts. They're like $20. $20 USD. So that was a fucking steal. And, that's pretty much what I got. So that's what I got from BlizzCon. So we'll go through my pictures now of what I got from BlizzCon. Oh yeah, we should go through the esports. There was the MDIs and arenas. Those are mostly the esports that I watched. The MDIs were pretty close and pretty fun. Fragments, my friend Jimmy, won all their MDIs. They were the champion of it. In the arena, I think Method Black won in the end. It was quite a close match. I think Method Black had to win the last 2 matches to win. And they won 4-3, and the matches were epically close as well. And that's just arena. I wasn't there for the arena because I went to a house party afterwards. So I went to, like, basically Mocha and the gang. We have a huge house party on Sunday. And the arenas went for way too long. They went to the parties instead. So let's get the pictures up. 2 seconds, guys. Let's get the pictures up. There we go. So here's the first day. You guys may have seen this one. Because I did mention it, like, a few times. That, yeah, Blizzard weren't very smart. They were lucky that California was very, very cold that weekend. Like, I'm not even joking. If California wasn't cold, let's say California was like 27 to 30 degrees, I reckon we're going to have some dehydrated people here. Because this is me, like, after being 30 minutes standing in the line, man. Like, I'm so jealous, indeed. It's pretty good thing if you're in the US and, you get a stable job, like, save about 5 to 6 grand. You can probably stay in a hotel for like 4 days or a B&B and go to BlizzCon. Like you can cheap your way through BlizzCon. So here's the ticket pickup. You know, they were lucky that California wasn't that warm. Like, because I told everyone just bring water, potentially bring sunscreen as well, because it was like 20 degrees. Fortunately, it didn't go over 25. But you know, just in case, you know, people start like, you know, there are some guys who are not like me who are like, you know, 10 times my weight, and you know, they could die of dehydration. You know. So let's go to the next one. So I got in for the north entrance. There's a little sneaky north entrance way. Like one of the guys there, 'cause I started chatting to him about stuff. And he's like, oh, I asked him, like, dude, how are you going to get your seat in your opening ceremony? He's like, oh, I'm going to go through the north entrance. So this is the north entrance, as per se. So this is how I got in really, really early. So there's a guy drawing a mural as well. I believe that ended up to being the barbarian from Diablo. So this is like the northern entrance, as per se. So this is from the BlizzCon area. So basically this is like the Dark Moon Fair. This is where you buy most of your gear. So the Dark Moon Fair is the rare pins. And then you go under for the actual store. And that's where I spend most of my day on the first day on Thursday. Was I spent most of my day picking up fucking store items for my friend Riceman. So Riceman wanted me to pick up some 2 fine arts. Like you guys may have seen that in my Snapchat. The fine arts, the Ragnaros and no, so Nixia and 2 seconds. You can hear that, right? What the fuck? Someone's drilling. It's actually vibrating everything. What the fuck? Wow. I actually can't believe it's at the same harmonic resonance as my desk. I'm hoping my desk doesn't fall apart. Like my desk is fucking vibrating like super hard. Anyway, so we'll go to the next one. You guys can hear that, right? I assume you guys can hear that. Like you can hear it vibrating, right? Off my desk. Good there. Next one. Next one is basically the murals. You can like photo yourself here, but I decided not to. Like I was like trying to get to the store to get my fine prints for people, so I got this little shot of Orgrimmar, so like you can take yourself flexing and stuff like that, you know. Next one is the store. Ooh, what's a blurry shot? That's basically me in the line for the store. I waited like 3 hours in line to get all my items from the store, even though I pre-ordered it, except the fine arts because I didn't pre-order the fine arts, but everything else I had pre-ordered, and it took me about 3 hours. So this is BlizzCon at night. The light's really blurred. So basically what happened was that when I said I was going to Disney World, in the end that didn't turn out happening. So basically I was like, oh, what? Disney World isn't happening? So basically I did a lot of stuff by my own. Like, I think it was, I woke up at, I'm trying to think of what I did for lunch. I'm trying to even remember. But I know I had a little nap after like standing on my feet all day for like 4 hours. Like I tried to get into the MDIs. Like there were MDIs being played on Thursday, but they wouldn't let me in. And we had to like rely on a Twitter update. So it's like chilling, waiting on a Twitter update to see who was winning or not. And it wasn't even broadcast either. And then they released videos about any casting whatsoever. And I felt that was very, very pathetic by Blizzard. Like seriously, very, very pathetic. 2 seconds, guys. I want to double check something. Did they announce the death of World of Warcraft? No, they did not. That's just my stream deck isn't working. Just want to double check it. Okay, now it's working again. Okay, let's go. Now, I basically have a viewer count on my streamer deck. It's also like it serves as a multi-purpose kind of thing to make sure I'm not dropping any frames. And it wasn't showing anything, so I was a bit confused there. But now it's showing something. So let's go to the next picture here. Basically, it's to take this picture every time to take a look at the banners. So then I went to the Hilton, who are hosting Con Before the Storm. So basically, I was looking at the art and stuff like that, the fan art. I noticed that the giant chest there from good old who is it again? Good old Dark Souls. But as you know, a lot of this art. Damn, I really blow my images. Roadhog. Jeez. What's with my camera half the time? Half of them are really, really good and half of them are really, really shit. There you go. That one's actually quite good, by the way. Like some of the con art's really, really good. You have to stop moving to take pictures, yeah, true. I am sometimes always in a bit of a rush. So look at all those as well. It's actually hard taking pictures here because so many other people were taking pictures here as well. That's me with Automatic Jack. If you guys don't know who that is, that's Automatic Jack. And then, if you guys are wondering, if this is going to be a common occurrence, yes, it's going to be a common occurrence, okay? People still don't believe that I'm like 5'3", okay? They're like, oh, Jose, you're not 5'3", blah, blah, blah. Yes, I am, okay? Yes, I am. Okay? Just stop with the, Jose, you're not short at all. Yeah, I am. Okay, I am. So basically then we go to Blizzcon. Basically after Con before the storm, I just went around to the hotels. Met up with Mocha, Farty, and a few others as well. And like, oh, Jose, you're here. I'm like, yeah, I am. I've been looking for you guys all day. So I basically chilled out with the PvPs, the PvEs, and we just went around the hotels, meeting up with people. Essentially, like, basically everyone hangs out between the Hilton, Marriott, and Sheridan near the convention center. Like, everyone hangs out there. So we went to BlizzCon, so I got my seat here at the MDI stage, because I was getting into the MDIs right afterwards. And this is like the all-access desk before the opening ceremony. That's Ion. Still surprised he's at the company after BFA. And he was explaining, what Shadowlands is going to be like and stuff like that. So about BFA, turns to Shadowlands. Ta-da! Bam! So then we get to the next one, which is the MDI. So you may know this guy. Which I'm actually circling the wrong person. According to my screen, I'm circling the wrong person. But that's Fragments. That's the team. Like, that's at the MDI scores and stuff like that. You know how it's shown and stuff like that. So I get to Jimmy, who's actually playing. This is the funny thing. The picture doesn't show this, but Jimmy's camera here and the thing isn't actually matched. I had to fix that midway through the MDIs. And there's me chilling at the MDIs, sitting down. So then we get to the WoW stuff, because I got Shadowlands stuff, so I was like, go play that. A lot of people at Shadowlands, man. Like, this was like 20 minutes through the line. The lines were like, basically, I think about 80 people long. And they had about 560 computers here. And of course, so Bastion, the first zone. So I got to play a lot in here. And of course, I got to take a lot of photos as well. So as you see here, the new zones. Me flying. My Demon Hunter, see the level squish here. You got level squish down back to 50. There's also known as a HP squish as well. Like they said they weren't doing a stat squish, but I am having second thoughts given that my Demon only has 96k HP, even though I know it doesn't. On live, it has like 350 on live. So here's the new zone. And then that's my demo out. So then I met Annie basically afterwards, because I was going to MDIs afterwards, but then I met Annie at a meet and greet. Then I met like all the Australian streamers as well that came over with Blizzard ANZ, because they were coming to their meet and greet afterwards. Blizzard desperately know. If you want to know something, Johnny, what they're desperately trying to revive, they're desperately trying to fucking revive Overwatch. Like, I feel Overwatch is such a dead game. It's not even funny. And the humorous thing, I was talking to Annie, and Annie's like, I recognize your face. And I'm like, damn. And she's like, I never recognize anyone's face, but I recognize yours. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, dude, I got a recognizable face. Like, everyone says that they recognize me for my face 100% of the time. And not for my hair that's spiked up. But yeah, so basically I met Kid Kerrigan and a few others. And also, I met Bless RNG, by the way. I met Bless RNG, if you guys don't know him. He's from Australia. I didn't know he was from Australia, but I met Bless RNG as well. He's pretty sick, man. That was pretty awesome talking to him. And he's like, oh, I figured out you're from Australia when you're wearing your Fremantle Dockers jacket. and he jokingly said, so you guys gonna make the finals next season? I'm like, no, probably not. So yeah, Annie was pretty awesome to talk to. We talked about a lot of stuff, like with Mythic rating and stuff like that as well. And, it was pretty fun chat, actually. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to go back to MDIs, because I'm going to be watching Fragments play in the MDIs. And, like, I'm not sure if she's aware that I know Fragments or not, but she probably knows him as well. So then we got back to the MDIs eventually after this Jaina picture. So there's also all these statues being shown at BlizzCon as well. So then we got to here, Diablo 4. We got to all the Diablo 4 art. Why did you not bought that statue, dude? That statue for like fucking 10 grand. But I would like to buy that statue. So these are all from the D4 cinematic. Basically, if you haven't seen a D4 cinematic, probably something you don't want to watch after you've eaten something, just an FYI. So here we go. This is also from Overwatch. Overwatch 2. This is from the WoW cinematic. The cinematic was really, really nice. Oh man, she enjoyed blood and shit. Yeah, it was very, very good. So this is Bolvar and his weapon. There's Ysera, this is from Hearthstone. So Hearthstone also announced a new expansion as well. And there's basically fragments after they won an MDI. And this is when they actually won the entire thing, okay? So one of the MDIs, they interviewed Jimmy after they won a Best Alpha Raid, and they interviewed the entire team when they won. Basically, they 3-0'd Method NA. It was actually really good to watch. Because, like, every fucking game, they would make a fucking huge mistake. And then slowly but surely, like, you know, they drag them back in, and then they won the map. Either by the other team making a mistake, or they made a mistake. There's a diva made out of Lego. Like, this is all made out of Lego. If you guys don't know this. All made out of Lego. And this is the all access area. Basically, like, you know, it's the media stuff for that. There's Sylvanas. I think I've got like 2 angles of that. There's Sylvanas. There's also... That is a free Hong Kong banner, by the way. I'm not sure why it was dropped there. Here's Diablo 4. He's been playing Diablo 4. So we're in here. This is like the map of the game. Like the map. You know how they said the map was going to be huge? The map's going to be huge. Like, this is like the tutorial part of the stage, which is like 5 quests. And there's like 20 million different zones. So here's the skill trees, as I said before. Like, the skill trees aren't that big. Like, people are expecting like D2 big, where they have like, you know, 3 separate trees with multiple abilities. They don't look that big, as per se. As you see here, you know, not very big at all in abilities. Just look down here. It's basically got more abilities than D3. It's got more skills than D3. Can you tell that vehicle to stop? No shit. I'm not sure why it's still drilling. Oh, I thought it was 5 o'clock. Sorry. I thought it was 5 o'clock, not 4 o'clock. Okay, never mind. I thought it was 5 o'clock. I'm like, dude, you meant to stop now. Like, you know, you can't continue drilling after 5. It's only 3. I think it's the power works. I should ask Ross about it. I think it's the power maintenance guys at the moment. Yeah, no, the drilling thing's putting me off as well. Like, it started drilling just as I started streaming. Like, I'm really... So there's the D4 loading screen, and there's Diablo 4, basically when your demo ends. There's me again. It's for the next day. Dude, my jet lag was so fucking bad. Like, basically after that Friday, I got home, and I just passed out in my bed. And I got up at 10, and Mocha was like, dude, we're at the Sheraton, you want to come down? I'm like, dude, I'm still, like, just groggy, sleepy. And then I went back and woke up at, like, 7 a.m. and came here the next day. So this is, like, a pretty epic picture, by the way. I might send this in. You know, just have this, you know, send this into Blizzard. Because this is a pretty epic picture. Like, you know, to show off and advertise BlizzCon, basically. Like, you get what I mean? Like, it's like an epic picture. Like, the weather's good. The scenery and background's good. It shows BlizzCon here. Like, you know, it actually looks really, really good from a, you know, an angle. It also just shows, like, 3 guys going there. Fucking hell, stop drilling. My god, the core of my very soul is being drilled out by this. Dude, it's so loud. It's actually so fucking loud. Oh my god. Should we, like, just quit the stream for today? Just quit stream for today. Keep drilling. So here's the rarest print of them all. I was trying to get this print for my friend Riceman. But dude, man, this print sold out in an hour. Like, look how epic this print would be. This print sold out in an hour. Yeah, exactly. It's rumbling. Oh, here we go again. You know, all the noise that's being made is from my desk, by the way. Like, if I put my mic up here, like, the rumbling would go down, but most of it's from my desk. Oh, they're giving up now. Drill. So we got all the goodies here. So this is all the goodies that you could purchase in the previous years, but you couldn't purchase this year, unless you got a mystery box. And there's the 2 figurines. See the sword here? Actually, no, the sword, you would have got dinged as well. The sword and the axe. There's all the goodies. Someone said, why can't you purchase these ones? Like, because I can't. Here's the Overwatch mural. There's like a raffle ticket or charity ticket for the first person who could guess what this was. And it already had been guessed at this point. That was the picture of the new Overwatch. I like how, yeah, I don't know. I like how you guys are encouraging the drilling. Well, everyone who I want to watch probably hates this. We're at a pick of the female cosplayer tournament. I did not go to the cosplay thing this year, actually. I completely forgot about it. Like, I didn't go to the cosplay competition. By the time I went there, it was already over. But this is the funny thing. I actually got a female cosplayer to follow me on Twitter. We were basically hanging around at a Hilton. And then, she said, oh, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, hey, I was just chilling on my phone, stuff like that. And we started talking about WoW and excitement, stuff like that. And we got into a conversation about the cosplay competition. She said, oh, did you watch a cosplay? I'm like, nah, I watched it last year. And it was pretty epic, but, I didn't watch any cosplays this year because I completely missed out on it. And she's like, oh, I cosplay as well. And she showed me, like, her Sylvanas fucking, Sylvanas cosplay, which I can find just shortly. If I can find it. But, dude, this chick is, like, rocking. Like, she's smoking. Let me find her. Let me find her name. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Funny thing is her name. Her name is Pasha, okay? So yeah, there we go. So that's her Sylvanas. There you guys go. Okay, so we were talking about that. And next you should expect you as Sylvanas. Dude, we were talking about that. She said she couldn't wear her eyebrows because the eyebrows kept falling off. And we started talking about like a lot of different things like WoW and stuff like that. And she was like, what do I play? I'm like, I play Demon Hunter. She's like, I play Rogue. And it was actually pretty fun, like, talking to her and stuff like that. She knew her stuff on WoW. And, got her to follow me on Twitter. We exchanged Twitters and Instagrams and all that stuff. So she's followed me all on there. She was basically going around networking. Apparently she was some big podcast. And she's a big cosplayer as well. And I'm, like, sitting there going there, like, oh, shit. Like, I don't, like... how do I slide in there like that? Exactly. How do I slide in there like that? Like, I don't even do anything. Like, this is the funny part. Like, some guys go like, oh, how do you get, how are you and this girl so close? It's like going like, I don't know. That's been me, man. Like, there's nothing really different. How was Blizzcon? We met any famous people? Yes, I did. I met a lot of famous people, okay? We met the MDI World Champions, okay? We met those guys. Casey. So, Fragments. Gingy, Sko, as you guys will see in the next few photos. But yeah, so I met a cosplayer as well, so that was pretty good. She's smoking. She's good at her job. And, we chatted quite a bit. So then afterwards when I checked her Twitter and stuff out, so she's, she does a lot of cosplay, apparently. She apparently won one of the cosplay contests. And I think it was the one I went to as well. So, it's strange when you go to the Hilton lobby on the last day, the amount of people you meet, and the different people you meet as well. So we go to the next one. So this is a mural. It already had been guessed at this point. Having a shit while watch your stream. Good shitting material. So here's Overwatch 2. This is the point where I got told by the steward to stop taking pictures, so I took a picture of this, just as he told me to stop taking a picture, and then I stuck this one in as well. So, basically I couldn't take many pictures of Overwatch 2. Here's some gamer fuel. Johnny, I know you're going to mention something about this, okay? MDL. I found some Mountain Dew. I found the new flavors. I actually tasted the gamer fuel. It was actually pretty lit. Diablo revealed it. Yeah, Diablo 4 was really, really good. I actually played Diablo 4. I only drink Pepsi. Dude, Pepsi and Mountain Dew are from the same dudes. So there's the new Mountain Dew flavor, which I did have a taste as well. So here's all the collector's editions of WoW. You can't see it very clearly, but that's a classic. BC, Wrath, Kata, Mop, WoD, Legion, and Battle for Azeroth. I want to tell Blizzard what that you took unauthorized images now. Dude, I think a lot of people took a lot of unauthorized images. Not even kidding. So here's the Warglaives of Azeroth. Because I was down in the arcade. Blizzard had this cool little arcade at the bottom where you could play all the old games. So I came down here and played some Warcraft 3. As you can see here, there's some Warcraft 3 being played. And where I beat some guy that had never played Warcraft 3 before, and I felt really, really bad about it. Next off, there's the StarCraft stuff. They made a Korean Air StarCraft plane in Korea. So there's the StarCraft 2 plane. That's Artanis, I believe. And that's Jim Raynor. I not take care of my original WoW boxes, dude. I got my Wrath Lich King box still here, and someone told me it could probably sell for about $200-$300. Like, I still have my original collector's edition, and someone's like, dude, that could sell for like $200-$300, which I'm shocked by. Like, I'm like, really? People would buy it for that much? Do you get nervous about Diablo 4? Not really. I wasn't there for Diablo 4 to be honest. But I do enjoy that Druid has finally made a fucking comeback. They finally listened to their fans to bring the fucking Druid back. Because Werebear and fucking Werewolf's awesome. Me, Werebear spec in, Diablo 2, it's like, 1, 2, complete train wreck, like completely maul people to death, And also Werewolf, where you just like literally just like get max speed boost and go around. I actually talked to this with the cosplayer as well. We're talking about D2 because she also played D2 as well. So here's one of the Silver Blades. I probably was on one of these one day from WoW. And there's a rifle from Warcraft 3. There's Diablo. Obviously, if you guys can't... And it also looks like he's eating the light reflection here. Like he's like this. It looks like he's eating a light into his mouth. So, that's me trying to take a picture of the Hydralisk, but I got shoved. And there's Grumhill Scream. That was good material to Photoshop you. No, yeah, it probably was. There's Archimond as well, drawn by Metzen. There's Tychorundrius. That actually would be a good statue to buy. Like, I would actually buy that statue of Tychorundrius. There's Jim Raynor. That statue was like that statue was like 10 grand. It's like a huge statue. So here's a little tavern area. Like in these arcade areas, you go to these little taverns where just you could buy food and just chill out. And buy beer as well. Like, there was so much craft beer in the States. It's not even fucking funny. And g'day, Pierce, man. How have you been? How have you been? There was so many fucking, like, craft beers in this fucking BlizzCon, man. And, like, some US guy goes, oh, we have this hype about craft beer these days. So, we have craft beer everywhere. And I'm like, I know you're from Australia, and this probably doesn't exist here. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't fucking exist in Australia. But in America, everyone's their own brewery now. God, the drilling, man. It's still going. A team in 2017 went... You're talking about Detroit. Detroit went 4-0, didn't they? It'd be hard to think that, but then you realise that preseason games make jack fucking shit. So here we go. Here's the timeline of all the games. So my first game, funnily enough, of Blizzard was Blackthorn. That was the first game I played, and the next game I played was this one. Was Orcs and Humans. Then basically my dad's friend John got me into Warcraft 2. And then I never played Diablo. Then he got me into StarCraft as well. And then I got the expansion set from my dad as well. And then my friend, I think it was Steven and Liam, got me into D2. And we got Lot as well. And then we got into Warcraft 3, as you see here, Warcraft 3. The funny thing is, there's only 2 years between Warcraft 3 and WoW. And 1 year between Frozen Throne and WoW. Think about that, like seriously. Like, think about the timeline for these games. Diablo 2 only lasted for 2 years until Warcraft 3 came out. I feel like D2 was out for so much longer. And then we got Burning Crusade 3 years later. That was probably the most epic expansion pack ever. This one. So go on later. And this is the funny bit. See this thing here? This says StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Apparently they did not have the box art for Wings of Liberty. So they had to put a paper thing down to say it released here. And that's also when Kata released as well. I remember when StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty released because I got in early, so I was playing it way earlier than I should have been. And someone was like, dude, how are you in early? Like, how are you in StarCraft 2? Like, I got like 20 DMs asking me why I was playing StarCraft 2. And then there was Diablo 3. Dude, I remember Diablo 3. I went hardcore for like the first week. Like, I almost skipped one of my college outings. Like, we're having a college dinner. And I came back and I was so far behind. Oh, what the fuck? Two seconds. So we got Diablo 3, you got TOTS, Hearthstone. It is like strange, that some of these games, like, you feel like they've been out for years and years, and they only came out like a couple of years ago. Like, for example, Legacy of the Void has only been out for a year. Like, it's so interesting, like, all these games that, Legacy of the Void came out 2 years ago. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you feel like they're a lot older than that. Driller Boy, yeah, the Driller Boy is back again, jeez. Good thing the Drillers can't be here for any MDL games, though. We've got 4 MDL games tonight, by the way, guys. We got 7 on Thursday. 7. We got 4 tonight, 4 tomorrow, 7 the day after, and then 3 the day after. It's fucking business end of the season, man. Business end of the fucking season. So there's a Nubarak. There's all the StarCraft 2 stuff. I have StarCraft 64. I have the Battle Chest here. I also have the Remastered Edition as well. And I have the Collector's Edition for HOTS and Wings Liberty. I need the Collector's Edition for Legacy of the Void. And I've got that cover as well, the left cover. You can get the Zerg cover, or you can get the human cover. I got the human cover of StarCraft. Like, I got, funnily enough for the StarCraft thing is that, I got a lot of their collectibles that's available in Australia. Like, I couldn't get this one, though, because that was only in the US and South Korea. 7. Ooh. So there we go. I didn't get that one either, so you couldn't get that. And also you get StarCraft Risk and all that shit, which I don't have. There's also Monopoly WoW. There's the keyboard for original WoW. And there's all the collector's editions, as I said before. So I've got that one. Didn't get Burning Crusade. Didn't get Classics Collector Edition. And apparently this would sell for a lot, by the way. Like, if these two apparently sell for quite a lot on eBay, according to some people. And there's an Illidan statue here. I was trying to see if I could buy that. Because one of my favorite characters is Illidan Stormrage. Because I like Illidan's, like, anti-hero type of character. I'm really fascinated by anti-hero type of characters. Like, it gets a bit boring how the hero is, like, always pure good. Like, I always hate that. So here's the arenas. This is the next day with Waz, Method Black, Chaz. There's a message. I think I tweeted it out about chazzing it up. You know the meme, Chaz it up. The Yu-Gi-Oh meme? Chaz it up! Chaz it up! And I linked that saying, like, there's Method Black's new chant. Chaz it up! Chaz it up! Chaz it up! Show him no mercy! Chaz it up! And the other guys would be like, cheated it up! Cheated it up! But anyway, so, I'm not sure what I was taking a picture of there. Oh, this is the Overwatch arena. The Overwatch arena was pretty mad this year. Like, seriously, like, last year was fucking epic. This year, it showed like they put no effort into the Overwatch arena. And there's gonna be a lot of people saying that Overwatch didn't do well in the viewing numbers. It did well for USA versus South Korea, but that's about it. Like, the other matches, like, everything was packed front row, but anything above it wasn't that packed. Like, it was sparsely seeing areas I see here. Like, I was just showing it around. Like, one of my reporter buddies wanted to know, like, what the crowd was like, so I gave him, a picture of the crowd. So this is the Hearthstone Tavern. It's like an epic area, by the way. Like, the Hearthstone Tavern was like a typical pub. It was fucking awesome. Like, you can always just go there to chill out, have a drink like this, be like... have a drink on a, big table. It was pretty awesome. So there's Zico. This is the PvP, guys, from the back. I couldn't get it from the front because of the lights, but that's Zico there. And I think that's Peekaboo here. I don't know the other guys. Fake Fire. Ooh. So this is the arena, I believe. I think it's a monk. I think it's Chun-Li. Yeah, it's Chun-Li. Thugonomics. Basically, this team was playing a Guardian Druid, Resto Druid, and Windwalker Monk. And they would literally one-shot one of the players every time. Because Guardian Druid's actually really, really good in an arena. And like... because I met it with Annie just after this as well. Again, Annie and I bumped into each other. And I go, oh, you've been watching the arenas? And she's like, no, I haven't. I'm like, what's going on? They're actually having a Guardian Druid in the arenas. And like, they were actually succeeding with it. They won 3-0. These guys won 3-0. I'm like, what, they're playing a Guardian Druid? I'm like, yeah, apparently a Guardian Druid's like really, really good. Does decent damage. But yeah. So here's the mural that's completed now. So the mural was eventually completed. As you see, it's for the new Overwatch game. And I was just, doing that. So there's Mercy down here, Tracer, Reinhardt, Lucio. So there's the MSI Dragon. Couldn't take this one home. There's me with the Method Boys, okay? There's Jimmy, Genji, Nara. Not sure who he is. I can't forget. He's one of the PvPers. And there's me, of course. Look at that. Peak performance. Yeah, look at that. Look at that big guy in the middle, okay? Not a big drop at all, okay? I think I've got like 5 pictures of this. Yeah, I do. Then there's me with Sko, okay? Me with Sko, okay? Look at that. He's even got the coffee cup, okay? We should edit that, okay? Sko's banned from Game of Thrones as well, okay? See his coffee cup here? Can you imagine if he was Game of Thrones and he had that coffee cup with him? Gone. Snapped. Yeah, he would be dead. He would be dead on Game of Thrones set. Okay, I'll tell you that now. He'd be dead on the Game of Thrones set. Okay, with that coffee cup. So yeah, there we go. There's me. Holy fuck, you are short. Yeah, people don't believe me. People are like, oh, you're lying. No, fuck you, cunt. Oh, so there we go. There's a lot of pictures, and there's the sky. Not sure why I took a picture of the sky. This looks really, really good, so I did it. Anyway, so I think that's it. Yeah, just coming towards the end. So there's the Boomkin and Alexstrasza. I think I took 2 pictures of this, and I think that should be it. And there's Ragnaros. Could we get a frontal picture of this? And that's going to be the end, okay? So that's the end of BlizzCon, basically. My BlizzCon pictures. There's other pictures as well from Mocha, but I have no idea where they are at the moment. And we gotta love the drilling at the moment. Oh. My brother has DM'd me. It's flattening the earth, not drilling. Okay. The other pictures we can't see. Yeah, it's R18. Yeah, R18. You can't see them because it's R18, okay? Yeah, it's R18. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you have to subscribe to me to get those pictures, okay? You have to subscribe to my OnlyFans account to get those pictures. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Talking about OnlyFans, though. Oh boy, I love the OnlyFans meme. This is the funny thing is, you know the same guys who complain about OnlyFans are the guys who actually buy into the OnlyFans. Okay, it's the same dudes. Okay, same dudes. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. Wait, what? Sorry, someone said the fucking there was an MDL game on. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway. So what else did I do at BlizzCon? So I hung out with a cosplayer. On the last day I hung out with a cosplayer. I didn't know who she was. Everyone was getting pictures of her, okay? Like, I'm not even kidding. Like we had about 3 people come in and ask for a picture with her. So I'm like going, shit. Like, I'm connecting with this super top cosplayer. So that was pretty good. Like, I joined up with her. Her name is Pasha Vixen. And she's pretty awesome to talk to. And I said, that, like, when I was adding her to Twitter, she was like, because I already had told her that I can't CSGO. I'm going like, you realize I can't type in Pasha into Twitter, otherwise I'll get Pasha biceps and the almost, you know, all of the other Pashas in CSGO. Like I told her, like you know, you gotta give me the last part because I can't type Pasha into Twitter, otherwise it'll be like Pasha fan account 20 million for Pasha biceps. Good old VP. And all that stuff. Like I told her, like, you know, can't do that. We also talked about CSGO as well. She actually did play CSGO, which I'm like surprised about. Like I'm like, ooh, you play CSGO? Like, damn. And I told her, you know, I'm a pretty good caster and stuff like that as well, and you know what I do on the side, and you know the stuff I do. I actually was talking to some kid at the stages who played a Demon Hunter as well, and he's like, you know, I enjoy Fell Rush, and I'm like, you should do a Fell Rush build if you love Fell Rush that much with Demon Hunters. I think everyone loves the Fell Rush as a Demon Hunter. So you know that's pretty much, you know, my adventures in BlizzCon basically. We also had a house party afterwards, and we just like got pretty drunk and started singing ABBA and all those other tunes as well. It was actually a fun time. I actually finally gone to the hot tub, man. Like, me and Mocha, like, building up, you know, this B&B he had a hot tub in it. And none of us had gone in it until the last day. And then the last day I went around, like, hotels at 12, because I had to check out by 12. And that's when I met the cosplayer, and I met, like, all the PvPers as well. Like, I met Chun-Li, Chanimal. Like, if you guys don't know who Chanimal is, Chanimal's, like, the only Australian who participates in arenas. He's WA. You and Mocha together tub. No, I was by myself in the hot tub, okay? No one else wanted to come in. It was just me in the hot tub. I think I was the only one that, you know, you realize how good the hot tub actually is. Who, you know, who worshipped the actual hot tub, okay? You know, very disturbing, I know. Also met Viv for my first time as well. Vivian. Sunshine Kisses. Interesting name, I know. Also, what else happened? Oh yeah, that's right. So I got the average viewers as well. This is another for. I got the average viewers for partner, so I applied for it. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but if I do get it, you know, just be like, yay, awesome, we got it. And that'll allow me to go into the partner lounge and the Twitch party at DreamHack Winter. So that'll be pretty awesome if that even happens. If it happens, I'm gonna be laughing so hard. I'll be like, oh, guess what? I can go into the DreamHack Winter partner lounge now. So I'm a new partner. Before it's like you have to be a partner for a month before you can get to the lounge. It's like, oh boy. Can you imagine that? Like, can you imagine, you can't get to the partner lounge because you have to be a partner for, like, an extra year? Or a month or something like that? But anyway. Also, with my new apartment, I'll be trying to move in Wednesday or Thursday. I am trying really hard. The desk hasn't been there yet. There's some odd noise coming from your side. No, it's drilling. There's drilling outside my house, and it's literally the same frequency as my desk. Like, not even kidding. Not even kidding at all. And it literally is rumbling through my mic. It is so monka-ass, and I don't know how. I don't know how. Like, basically my desk vibrates. It stopped. I know. Oh my god. Good thing it won't be live when I'm casting. Please continue. Please continue with what? But clear. It's my stomach, Zafin. It's clearly my stomach. I'm trying to put out a huge fart, but it just won't come out. Okay, it's like zzz, and it'll just be like, bam, it comes out. Nah, it is that, okay? But yeah, that's BlizzCon. And also, what I'm going to do next time is talk to the Blizzard ANZ dudes and see if I can hitch a ride with them, okay? Since I get a little sponsorship, little hotel deal. Because I don't think I'll be able to afford to go to BlizzCon again next year because I've got a mortgage now. I have loans to pay, I have bills to pay. And I just want to make sure that, I'm not late on any of those bills and anything like that. So, essentially, what I'll be doing is making sure that before I go, I have to check I've got enough money as well. So let's see what we got here. I think I do have some pictures on Twitter. I'm trying to see if I got any pictures on Twitter as well. But no, I do not. Okay, that's pretty much it, actually. If I remember anything, I'll just talk about it when I get the time to. Now I'm going to play some Outer Worlds. How long do we talk about? Holy shit, I didn't think I'd talk for an hour about BlizzCon. But, oh yeah, if you missed it, dude. Zaffin, we got this as well. I actually managed to get this back in Australia. Look at that. For the Horde. Anyone getting a Footman one's just challenged, okay? Just mentally challenged if anyone got the Footman one, okay? Only Orc you should get, okay? Orc is good Orc. Okay, so let's get back into it, okay? We're gonna play some Outer Worlds today. We actually gotta change this, by the way, as well. So with Outer Worlds, we're playing as a dumb character, 0 int. 0 int character, so we get the dumb options, like, you can whack people, easy peasy. For some reason I got a diggy hole in my head. Not sure why. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. Oh man. Sorry guys. I know that the song's in your head now. But it's in my head, okay? I gotta love this. Blizzard Pocket Money. 4 days to go. BlizzCon's already been, my dude. What? Okay. Let's make it achievable, okay? God, I hate Americans, thingo. There you go. Okay, DreamHack Winter's next. By the way, I got my streamer slots for DreamHack Winter as well. So you guys are wondering my slots for DreamHack Winter. I've actually got to put those up because I completely forgot about it. So let's find it. Also, I did try to apply for the tournament. They already had talent. So they already had talent for the DreamHack Winter. So in the end, I didn't get in. And also, if you guys don't know, I'm getting a free shirt from the Copenhagen Flames as well at DreamHack Winter. They're giving me a free shirt for casting all their games during the closed playoffs. So basically, if you guys don't know, on Friday... Oh god, that's not clear at all. On Friday at 10 AM CET, I'll be streaming for 3 hours. And on Saturday at 10 AM as well, I'll also be streaming as well. There's a lot of people who can't make their... I just got to go like you did, Jose. I got this whisper look when you are... Oh my god. No, never happened. Never happened. Never happened. Never happened. But there's a lot of people who can't make their stream slots. And mainly it's the people, the ones who are trying to make it 9 a.m. Like the 9 a.m. on Sundays. And I could probably make those slots. Like, I don't really care. Because if you don't know, the DreamHack Winter is ending early on Sunday. It's like 8 p.m. on Sunday or something like that. I'm not sure. But, you know, that basically my schedule is 10 to 1. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it's on the same computer as well. So that's pretty awesome. And, you know, if anyone drops out, let's take their slot, man. Like, that's what I'll do. Just take their slot. Be like, okay, I'll take that slot as well. I'll just stream as much as I can at DreamHack Winter. I haven't figured out what game I'll play yet. I was talking to Nora and Annie about playing the expansion with them, playing Shadowlands with them instead of playing on US server, playing on EU. And I'm not terribly sure how that's going to happen at the moment. If I do play on EU, it'll be Demon Hunter, of course. And I'll just fly around, just Daffel rushing everything, killing everything. And, you know, I'll be like pulling like 20 mobs at once, like killing it all. And, you know, I'll be probably told to not pull 20 mobs at once and kill them all. But, you know, it's pretty fun to like collab with other streamers as well, in the Europe side as well. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the expansion, actually. And also, you know, it puts a lot of pressure off me to not try to level up as quickly as possible. So let's get to the Outer Worlds. So we're going to get back to Fallout, the Outer Worlds. Just in case you guys are wondering, I will go offline about 9:30, 9:15 today. Main reason for that is that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Mel and I have been asked to start on EU as well. Really? Damn. Oh, here's my Demon Hunter on NA. Now think about it and the new levels. Wow. Yeah, I might buy the Heroic Edition to get the boost for my Demon Hunter, because Demon Hunters start 1 to 10. Like, you have to level up your Demon Hunter from scratch. Like, it doesn't start at level 50 or whatever. You actually start at level 1 as a Demon Hunter in your zones. And also, like, you know, I need to get the 100... What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Still, the noise is back, guys. The noise is back with a vengeance. But yeah, that's what I do with my thing. And I'm also getting a new... Like, I use my EU sim as like a semi-mobile, like a different mobile, and use that for an authenticator as well. And have another phone with the authenticator, so I can have 2 authenticators as well. And basically get my Demon Hunter to 110, 120, get like good gear for it. And I'll be Alliance, by the way, because Annie and Nora will be Alliance. Because Annie's like, you know, I'm not going to go Horde. So I'm going to be Night Elf Demon Hunter. And also, might have to move Alliance as well, because Oceanic Horde's dead. Just in case you're wondering, like a lot of the top guilds are moving Alliance. So you got to see where our guild goes and where I'm going to go afterwards as well. Because if they go Alliance, I'll be probably going Alliance as well. Like, there's no way I'll be staying Horde if there's no guild at Horde. So that's pretty much me at the moment. So as you see here, all these fucking Alliance plebs, like even they've rolled Alliance, like seriously. So anyways, we're not playing WoW. So let's update the title and let's get off WoW. So, the Outer Worlds. Zero Interrun. We Smort. I haven't played the Outer Worlds in such a long time. But dude, this game's gonna be fun. Dude, it's giving me Fallout New Vegas vibes. Like, I'm not gonna, I'm you know, I'm gonna say it now. It's giving me massive Fallout New Vegas vibes. And I did enjoy that game. I just went to Steam again. I'm like, oh, it's on the Steam platform. I'm going like, where is it? Where is it? It's on the Epic Games platform, okay.